Welcome back to Grump's barn for yet another part of this front axle bit, which is actually done now. Been a slight gap of a few days because I had a stinking cold. Wonderful. Well, at least I got the common version of the coronavirus and not the uncommon one that's hanging around these days. Yeah, cold I can cope with. But there you go. Now on. I haven't quite finished attaching the shock absorbers yet, because it's a complete bugger trying to compress the rubbers on here. I've got to compress the rubbers on top of here. That nut's just holding it for the moment. But I've got to get the rubbers under that, which means compressing the whole bloody lot. And because there's not the weight of an engine sitting on it, or a body or anything, it's very, very light. And in fact, if you look down here, you'll see the springs aren't quite touching the bottom. They're slightly off. So I have to compress it so they're right down. Same problem both sides. Been a bit of a bleeding nightmare getting it all in there, to be honest, but there you go. What comes of doing it all arse about face, I suppose. But there we go. That is on. I shall be compressing the down in a bit using the time-honoured method of a very big ratchet strap to take up the slack on that spring and allow me to have a good go at getting this bloody rubber on top of the shocks. As you can see, that one's got the nut on there and a couple of washers as well temporarily just to hold it. Now I'm going to have the great fun of trying to compress it all bloody down to get the nut on the end. Not easy. Always a fucking nightmare, but there you go. Such is life. It will go. Right, better get on and get these buggers done. Back in a bit. Right, well there we go. All done up properly now. On both sides, and if you look down here, you'll see there is no gap there anymore. Everything's sitting properly now. But it took one hell of a lot of compression to get it like that. Right, at least we got that done. Now the front axle is in and done. Okay, I've still got to put on various bars and what have you. I've still got to do this panhard rod, but that won't take long to do. I'm going to clean it up in a bit and see if it needs repainting or not. All I've got to do is clean the holes out on it because there's a bit of rot inside. Don't know if you can see that. Yeah, it's a bit rotten in there. Needs a good clean up. Both ends. Yeah, same both ends. Bit rotten and knackered. Clean it all out. In fact, that one hasn't even got a hole in the middle. It's offset. Wonderful. Yeah, that one is right in the middle. Hey, quality control. Wonderful, isn't it? Right. Let's get back to this now. I'm going to get that cleaned up. Back in a bit. Well, that's me done for today, bugger it. I'm over the cold, but I'm still not quite 100%. As you can see, panhard rod. There's bushes. Hang on. Oh, a better shot. Yeah, there you go. Right. that's me done for now. Although I haven't really got enough here to make up a normal episode of Grump's Barn, but I don't know, I might just put it up as a shorty. Because it's finally finished off this thing, this part of it. Ah dear. Thank fuck for that. All that effort to get that bloody thing sorted and back on there. But definitely worth it. And there it is with all its new suspension. All its new rubbers and every bloody thing else. And given the quality of the parts, I give it at least 6 months before I have to do some more work on it. Right. Next time, I'll be starting on the back, which is thankfully nowhere near as bad, apparently. Yeah, it's a bit grubby. Gonna have to be cleaned up and repainted. But I know things like this ball joint here, the A-frame one, is brand bloody new. I didn't put it on there that long ago. So I know that's fine. Springs are being replaced, suspension is being replaced. I've got a new caliper to go on that side there. Because the caliper under there is completely fucked. Semi-seized. As was that one not so long ago that I replaced with a brand new one. I have another brand new one to go on this side anyway that I bought at the same time. I just never got around to putting it on because that side was still working properly at the time. Right then, that's me for now. Bugger it, I will put this up. If only, as I say, to finally close off the chapter of the front bloody axle. And yes, I know I've got to put the steering rod on there, but that's already done. It's got its new joints and that on there. All I've got to do is chuck it on and bolt it up, that's it. So that doesn't really matter too much now. And before I'm too worried about that, I've got to go to the old disco I have sitting outside with a 300 TDI in it and take its steering box off and hope that it's in better condition than mine. Otherwise I'm going to have to rebuild that bloody thing. And I don't fancy that. Really don't. But mine is sitting right at the back there and you can't even see it through this crap. No, I can just about see it. Hidden behind there, but it's leaking like buggery. Been leaking for years. I don't really want to put it back on if I can help it. And I don't really want to repair it at the moment if I can help it. But we shall see. Right, thanks for watching. And thanks for all you lovely people for subscribing. Amazing, I'm nearly up to 290 now. Oh, we're getting there. One day we'll get to 300. Wouldn't that be a momentous day? Yeah. I never thought I'd get more than 3 subscribers, but there you go. Shows how wrong it can be. Right, you take care, you people. And I will speak to you again very soon. Bye.